Oscar's going away party first. He has no idea. He has no idea what's happening. He's just really excited. He thinks that all of his friends are here. But in reality, my mom is coming here tomorrow to take him back to Florida. Oh, we have a doggy menu here. So we got Oscar, the doggy chicken. But Evan's eating it, which is weird.
Chicken.
You're eating the doggy chicken.
I mean, dog chicken, human chicken, one for me.
You're the celebrity here in West Hollywood. Literally is getting fed by people passing the street. Follow his Instagram.
And they don't ask more than $3 million. So like we're about $340,000 off of the price. And I'm like, you guys are never gonna find your place. And also those are gotcha. It's not just like a simple real estate thing, it's an area like
Yay! Cheers, Oscar! Oscar is like a real human. He's treated as one and therefore he acts as one. He has his little backpack that he walks with. As he carries his own stuff. So, he has his water bottle. And his bag. Hey, you want some water? But he actually prefers to drink out of cups. So fancy. Oh yeah, he totally belongs in Barcelona. He belongs in Europe, still fancy. What do you think, Oscar? Yes, so Tina has just arrived. Hi, Tina! Tina! Say hi! Tina! Hi! She was just babysitting Oscar for the past week while we were in Colombia, which you can tell because Oscar loves her. We especially made the going away party tonight so that she could come. Glad to have you here. Hey everyone, and welcome back to Project Expat. Today is actually officially 10 days before I leave for Barcelona, which I just realized right before filming this, which is slightly nerve-wracking, and things are getting really real, including the fact that my mom arrives tonight at 8:30 to help me pack over the weekend. She's going to be taking home my valuables, like my $2,000 Shakespeare book, and, oh, my dog, Oscar. Oscar, are you ready to go? He's super sad, as you can see. It's going to be a very heartbreaking moment. Might even cry. But yeah, other things that I had to do today, I swear I was working by the pool. It's just, I think better up here, was that I have to get my passport renewed. I have to get a new passport. My passport's full and I need pages in order to go to places from Europe. So I had to schedule an emergency in-person session or meeting or something, which you can only do if you're traveling within 2 weeks, which I am. So I'm going there 2 days before I leave to get a new passport. Super fun and terrifying at the same time. And then other things I'm doing today are just booking all of the appointments that I normally do in LA that I usually can't find abroad. So like eyebrow threading, Brazilian wax, ouch, going to get gel manicure and pedicure with my mom, so should be fun. Can't wait to see what she has to say about all of this, but you'll see later tonight after I go pick her up. Stay tuned. Alright, so my mom has arrived from Florida. She came out last minute because I needed her, obviously, to come get Oscar. Super nice of her. Literally, I gave her 2 weeks notice. Got her flight. She's just here for the weekend. So she can help me pack up some stuff, take home my valuables, my most valuable, Oscar, and yeah, hang out.
I wish it was longer than 2 days, but sorry.
Yeah, but then you're going to be able to meet me in
Barcelona.
Not all bad. All right, so we have a few things to take care of today. We're going to get some makeup that's here. We're going to try to switch to T-Mobile so that I can have an international plan and go see some of my favorite restaurants, I guess, for the last time.
Well, let's go. It's totally amazing that we just were in Hollywood Boulevard. It was so crowded. And look
gross.
at this. And look at this.
I know.
This is just like totally awesome. It's beautiful.
I actually have not been here before in my life, the Hollywood Reservoir, but It's gonna be a lot different when I'm living in Europe and I can just take a flight for 20 bucks to the mountains if I feel like it.
Or the fields of lavender and Provence.
Oh yeah, we gotta do that.
Yeah.
July? June?
June.
Yeah. Oh look, it's bubbling over there. Alright, so we're about to have lunch with my mom and my boyfriend, and I'm pretty sure she's going to ask him how he feels about moving in together for the first time in another country. Should be interesting. See what happens. Okay, so one of our last lunches here in LA.
How do you feel about that?
I'm fine.
Okay. Well, Evan, what do you think? I mean, after all, you're going to be leaving Hollywood and moving in with Alyssa and leaving everything behind. So how do you feel
For
about
the first
that?
I feel
time.
great about it.
Yeah, but what's in your mind? What's going through your mind?
Literally what's going in my mind is everything I have to do to make it happen. I'm not even really thinking about
Are you
what it's
scared
gonna be like.
that you're supposed to move in together in LA for the first time instead of moving in Spain?
We were supposed to do that?
What?
I wasn't aware that
Well,
was.
I see it on her calendar. It says March 1st.
I've been
yeah.
moved in.
But then that was all. It was always to go to Bali
Was
in
it
like
for
2 months
LA?
anyways.
To leave it, yeah, but now
So
instead
now
it's
it's like,
abrupt.
oh, okay.
He hasn't
2
even been to
months
Spain.
ahead of time.
So I guess it really hasn't hit him, actually.
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I have a lot to do still.
Do you think it's weird that we're moving in together for the first time in Spain?
I think it's kind of different to do it like in another country, another culture, and a whole different environment. But the great thing about it is that you're not going to have any outside influences around you.
Like what?
Friends, other things to do, the familiarity of it. So that means you guys have to concentrate on each other. So
Oh, yeah,
It's
let's
gonna be
depend
kinda
on
nice.
each other.
For sure.
Can't wait.
Oh, yeah. It'll be good.
It's officially Evan's last time seeing Oscar for a while. They just became friends too. It took so long.
Isn't that how it goes? Stinky breath?
So my mom just said bye to Evan and she hugged him and said, yeah, I'll see you in Barcelona. And Evan was like, yeah, I'll see you through the phone screens. And she's like,
no, I'll see you there.
like, no, like she wants to come to Barcelona. Alrighty, back to business.
Okay, let's see about.
T-Mobile switching because T-Mobile has free international texting, which I'm going to need if I move internationally.
And we definitely need to know where you are and be able to
Text
communicate
me.
with you, right?
So I'll be having two phones as an expat. I'll be having a US phone for everyone who needs to contact me from here, and then a local SIM card which I'll put in my second phone, which I'm actually using right now to film this. So yeah, I'm going to be that person who has two phones. And hopefully they'll give me the 10 or the 11. It has a way better camera as well. So if we switch over with the international plan, what does it include?
It includes everything. Unlimited everything.
Unlimited everything,
Again,
texting, calling.
Everything.
What does it go
switching
up
over.
to? Well, that was a bust.
Womp. Fail. So we thought T-Mobile was going to be such a genius idea, but turns out that they only offer the international free of charge texting and stuff like that for up to 3 months. And I accidentally mentioned that I'm moving to Spain. So the guy was like, nope, that's not going to work. I'm sure it would. He said you have to check in with the US every 3 months, which I could technically do, but...
What's up?
iMessage and WhatsApp it is. Sorry, US friends who don't have an iPhone. But also another failure to get you to lock into the 2-year plan. To get a new phone, you have to do monthly payments for 2 years, which means I wouldn't be able to unlock the iPhone 11 anyway, which I need, obviously, for a local SIM card. So, double fail. Looks like I'm just going to keep using what I've been using the entire 7 years I've been traveling. Wi-Fi and local SIMs.
Oh well.
Things I'm going to miss, obviously this beautiful rooftop and view. Also living so close to my friends that I can see him on the patio. You excited for my move?
I'm sort of excited.
What are you sort of excited?
Well, you know what? The way I figure it, it's 6 hours to get out to California to see you, and it's only going to be like 7 hours to get over to Barcelona to see
Exactly.
you. So that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you worried about me at all?
No, not at all. Matter of fact, I think it's going to be really exciting. I can see you having dinner parties
Oh,
and
for
getting
sure.
to know all these new people in Barcelona.
I'm gonna have my own expat community.
Yeah, can you imagine? It's just going to be so much fun.
I know, I'm excited. I want to do like rooftop dancing, tango classes, and flamenco classes, and cooking classes. Maybe make a cookbook. I get really fancy about it.
That sounds delicious. And plus, all you have to do is get on a train and go over to
To
France.
south of France,
Yes,
or
yes.
the French
and
Riviera.
go get some lavender and go to Provence and
Go to the Eiffel Tower.
ooh, Paris.
Paris.
That's a good one
So
too.
excited.
So how long are you going to stay in Barcelona? I hope you're going to stay there for a while.
I know. I'm gonna see how I like it this first month. So our flat is rented out for the entire month of March, and then if we like it, we're gonna look for another flat for a couple more months, and then see where the wind takes us from there. Hopefully Africa. So I don't know if I told you this, but the goal for Project Expat is to live in each of the 6 available continents you can live in. So obviously we can't live in Antarctica. But yeah, so for this year, see which continent we like the most.
Okay, well, don't leave Barcelona before I get there.
Won't leave Barcelona before we get
I
there.
know. Maybe I'll just sublet your flat.
Do it. Cheers, Mama.
Cheers.
Oh, you're just in time for
Nice to see you.
Like I said, one of the things I'm going to severely miss is that all of my friends live very close by. So just saw him on the balcony. Poof! And now he's here! Hey!
Hey everybody, my name's Adam Moof. I'm one of Alyssa's closest friends since the moment she moved to Los Angeles.
True.
And today
10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, 10 years ago.
Yeah, 10 years ago.
It's crazy.
I work in high-end residential real estate in Beverly Hills, California, and one of my best friends is obviously moving. Very sad about that. But we're discussing purchasing internationally. So my question to her is, she wants to move to Bali.
Wait, back up. They don't know that yet. So they only know that I'm moving to Barcelona in a little over a week, but ultimately my plan is to become an expat indefinitely and to purchase properties abroad to rent out as investment properties. And the place I have my eye on right now is Bali, because I found very great priced, amazing villas
Which
there.
I've actually heard a lot of people moving from lots of areas to Bali. It's probably one of the hottest destinations
Right
for
now.
expats to be basically living in.
For sure.
So tell me about what you love so much about Bali and why you feel like you'd like to live there.
So I've been to Bali once a year for the past 4 years now. It's very chill vibe, and it's very trendy for travelers and expats and things like that. So I'm not super ready to just settle down into the chill vibe year round.
Yeah.
But I do know that all of the real estate there is on the rise. They're getting all sold and all rented out, especially now that Chinese travelers are coming there. And
Hopefully they
buying
don't bring the
everything.
coronavirus with them.
Oh my God, you can't say that.
Sure you can.
It's just the truth.
Anyway, so I'm just trying to get in there now while prices are good and everything isn't taken yet. Everything gets rented out really easily.
Yeah, so, but also explain to me exactly, like, in Bali, like, what is the convenience as far as living specifically there, opposed to living somewhere else internationally?
Cheap. It's so cheap.
So it's financially cheap, but
It's
as far as, like,
financially cheap.
proximity-wise, is it something that you feel, like, centralized enough for you?
For sure. It's
Okay.
like 5 minutes to the next grocery store. The properties I'm looking at right now are surrounded by resorts.
Mhm.
And then it's a 15-minute motorbike ride to the most popular beach in Bali, in Seminyak. So I just feel like overall it's like you just rent it out. Like I don't necessarily want to be there year round. I
Yeah.
want to be living in like different areas, but
And I have actually been lucky enough to see some of the places she's been looking at, and they are beautiful.
and they come fully furnished.
Convenience, I guess, right?
They come fully furnished and they're ready to rent out right away. And the whole entire scheme of it is that they want foreign investors because we are the ones with the money. The locals profit because you're paying for their land that they own, and you can't own land as a foreigner.
Yeah.
So you have to buy from a local.
Like in the U.S., that kind of equates to what a land lease is, basically in the U.S.
Yeah.
You can purchase either a house or a condo. You don't necessarily own the land, but you own the property for X amount of years. Typically in
Exactly.
the U.S., it's like 50
A
years,
leasehold.
30 years. Yeah.
Yes. So that's what I would be doing.
Well,
in
look
Bali.
at you learning.
Oh, the businesswoman has arrived.
Well, we're all excited to see where you decide to pick, and I'm sure you'll see videos very, very, very soon.
And I hope you guys will come visit me.
I absolutely will. Just make
Better
sure you
come
get
visit me
the
in Bali.
2-bedroom.
I'm getting the 2-bedroom.
Bye, guys.
Things that do not help the moving process.
I just love your apartment, honey. This is such a beautiful day. Look at that sunset.
There you go. So today is Mom's second day here and also second to last day here. We are not packing, which we should be, because I wanted to surprise her with getting our nails done in Beverly Hills. But we're a little bit early, so we're having some mimosas with Oscar.
The wheels.
Ooh, pretty woman style, except for we're not. I'm gonna go have a mimosa now. Bye.
Today we had mimosas at the Wilshire. Then we went to the European Day Spa and we had champagne. And now we're doing our afternoon little soiree at
Villa Blanca. Cheers, Mama.
with rosé.
Savage. So even though we haven't started packing yet, technically we are getting things done, because on my to-do list before I move was to get everything done that I normally get done here. So nails, manicure, pedicure, which we just got, and to go to all of my favorite restaurants, which is here, Villa Blanca, Beverly Hills.
Delicious.
Well, we were supposed to go home and pack after having lunch, and then Adam calls and says, "Oh, come meet me for one wine." So here we are now, having one wine, packing. But we're now at the other Vanderpump restaurant.
Hit it, sweetie, hit it.
I don't know what that means.
That means let's go out.
Okay. Anyway, by the way, I just thought of something. I know the bartenders in most of the places I go to. Where's Brandon? Brandon.
He's working.
He's working, whatever. Anyway, so I just realized now I have to make friends with new bartenders in Barcelona. So yeah, this is what we are currently doing instead of packing.
I think she's going to make excuses all night.
I like to pack last minute. It's much easier.
Oh well. I'm just here for the ride. And Oscar.
And let's at least try to make a plan for what we're gonna do.
Okay, as soon as we get back to the apartment,
Put the wine in the freezer.
put the wine in the freezer and put all your suitcases on the bed.
On the bed. Ew, they're dirty. In the living room.
But I want them high so we can really look.
No, we'll sit on the floor. Those have been through so many countries. I do not want those on my bed.
Okay.
Alright, so then we'll put everything on the floor. Sorry, Adam's making a meme over here. Do I see that?
I'm just trying to like make sure that Oscar's wiener is not in the photo.
Distractions!
I think we're going to be distracted all
We're
night.
gonna be distracted on it.
Yeah,
We'll plug that one. No, okay, so we're gonna get all of the old luggages that I had in storage before I moved into this place in LA.
We're going to open them up and it's going to be a surprise because we have no idea
With all these papers that I don't need. So we're gonna throw things away or give them to her. And then I'm gonna pack a bag for Bali so that when she meets me in Bali in September, she can bring me that and I won't have to carry it with me until then.
Sounds good.
And then we'll pack up awesome stuff. And then we're done.
Oh, poor Oscar. He's not going to like this.
No. He has been attached to me all day. He refuses to get off my lap. Currently having an important debate.
Listen.
And that's if Oscar should be shaved or
on
not.
Oscar means it's insulation. You got to let it grow.
She's drunk.
No, I'm not. I'm telling you.
Anyway.
So anyway, when Oscar comes back today, he's going to have nice, beautiful long hair. Look at him.
In
He's
hot
shaved.
Florida.
Look at him.
In hot, humid Florida. He's gonna suffocate. Because he's gonna be too hot. That's why I shaved him.
I have air conditioning.
Fourth floor.
Oscar doesn't go outside.
Mom! Mom! Alright, so this sucks. I already got rid of that pile over there. Cried a bit because it was where I found my screenplay for a very traumatic time in my life, and also another notebook where I wrote about every day I was in a hospital waiting room with my boyfriend, who was in a coma.
Ex-boyfriend.
Ex-boyfriend. Thanks, Mom. So, she has made us a cheese plate. And we're going to have to open up the next box. Which is that beast.
Are you ready for this one, Oscar?
So, here's an important find. Mom, do you recognize this?
Not yet.
Not yet. Do you recognize the little green notebook that someone accidentally got in Afghanistan? The first time I moved to LA, when my
Oh
son-
my God! You're kidding me.
This is the little green notebook.
Oh my God.
She was trying to send me my stuff from the U.S. to LA, and it got mixed up with someone else's bags, and it was a care package
Oh my gosh.
to Afghanistan. So this actually went to Afghanistan along with my birth certificate and my passport
And your underwear.
and my underwear and my hair straightener. So yeah, this is the little green notebook that
That a U.S. soldier ended up getting.
John Ray's, and I've written about him, and he's on my website.
Oh my
He
God.
returned it to me. He was an Afghanistani. Well, no, he's a U.S. soldier, and he carried this green notebook around Afghanistan and returned it to me.
That's amazing.
Isn't that crazy?
Let me see it. Wow.
That's my first picture of me in Hollywood. I just discovered my first break into writing. It was a magazine about Dr. 90210's Dr. Diaz. Weird. I don't even know how I have a copy of it, hard copy. Anyway, and then also, super embarrassing, but my headshots from when I first moved here. Do they look the same? It's not funny. It's embarrassing. Alright, so this morning is going to suck.
Oh my God.
I've just been awoken very early.
Only have 4 hours.
Only 4 hours to do something about this.
And look at Oscar.
And Oscar knows exactly what's up because he's doing this. Oscar, my poor baby, my poor baby. Oh, he doesn't want to go. I'm finding all sorts of fun stuff. My first business cards from my first business ever that I opened when I was like 21. Paradigm CEO, Coordination, Events, and Organization. I'm not really sure what we did with that one. Also found a background check from a pilot that I had to do. They had to do a background check on me. That might be handy with something one day. Oh my god, I have so much stuff. Like all this stuff. Why do I keep things like this? This is insane. This is awful. I think I'm going to make this into a time lapse to see how long it takes us to do this. And here, Mom is over here. So she's going to be taking my valuables, like I've mentioned, which are usually all over here. And we have a first edition Shakespeare book that I bought one time when I was drunk for like $1,500. And Hemingway, a first edition Old Man in the Sea. So she's going to be taking all that stuff because I want to put it in storage. And yeah, hopefully throwing a lot of stuff away, but I'm a bit of a hoarder, so. Alright, so this is fun. So now I'm finding my files from when I first started being a freelance worker. When I discovered basically that I could work from the internet and work from anywhere I wanted for several people at one time. So I was a publicist's virtual assistant, and the publicist was for C-level celebrities. He eventually, what's it called when you upgrade someone? Promote me. He promoted me to a junior publicist because I got really good at it. And I have one of the celebrities, you'll know him, but I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to say who it is. And it was my timesheet breakdown of things I used to do. So I used to respond to DMs on Twitter, follow new followers, find out account passwords, change social media passwords, set up Google Calendar, update tour dates on Facebook, update tour ticket links, create a YouTube channel for him, Flag any accounts that say mean things. Schedule tweets for him, individual tweets, respond to tweets. Yeah, I did all that, and guess what? That led to me doing it for myself and becoming a blogger and an Instagrammer. Oh, and here's his tour schedule. Here's a singer. Oop, too much information. I'm discovering that I have a lot of maps. So I don't know what to do with all these maps because I don't need the maps, but they're so nostalgic. This is my map of Iceland when I did my solo road trip. This was one of my first ever solo trips. I drove all the way here by myself, all the way up here. It's crazy. But I don't know what to do with it. What do you do with an old map? What do I do with an old map?
I have no idea.
So I was going through yet another suitcase that I never unpacked when I moved into here. Finding all sorts of goodies, including, BAM! Barcelona jersey from the first time I went to Barcelona. It's a sign. Alright, so I've pretty much gone through all of my bags and storage stuff that I never unpacked. We have a big suitcase that my mom's going to be taking home to Florida, which has like my valuables and stuff I want to keep that I don't like really need. I just don't want to get rid of it. And yeah, my entire apartment is a mess. Everything is everywhere. It's very frustrating. Evan gets home tonight, so I'm going to try very hard to at least put all of this in boxes for the storage unit because this is just embarrassing.
You only have one box.
So sadly, this is our farewell dinner both to Mom and
Oscar.
Oscar. But he has no idea he's leaving to go to Florida.
He
Poor
had
little guy.
no idea.
I think he does though. He's been clinging to me nonstop this whole weekend.
So hard on that airplane.
Oh, he's gonna try to escape. Anyway, so we're having a little barbecue. I just booked my storage unit, which is $135 a month through this company called Clutter, which is pretty solid. They come and give you boxes and help you pack, and the mover's included. And yeah, it's only $135 a month. Not bad. Storing my car for $150, so it's kind of annoying. It's like almost $300 just to store stuff. But gotta do what you gotta do. So,
Au revoir.
bye.
Wait. Hasta luego. We're going to Barcelona.
My poor baby, he's gonna be so sad. Oh, this is incredibly depressing. It is now time to say bye to Oscar. He has no idea. He's so excited. He thinks he's going on a trip with me, but he's really going to Florida with Mom.
With me. I'm sorry, Oscar.
This is by far the worst part of this entire decision. There really aren't that many worst parts. This is just
Sad part.
pretty much the only bad part about moving abroad. I'm sorry, buddy. I'll see you in December.
Soon. We'll see you on Skype.
Oscar just left with my mom. That was definitely the very hardest part and hardest decision about moving abroad. Is that I can't bring him. Hopefully eventually I can bring him, but I don't know where I'm going to be officially living, and I need to make friends first who can babysit him in Europe or Bali. So yeah, that sucks. His little head was like literally like trying to jump out the window of the Uber. So it is hard. This process is definitely hard. I give up a lot. I gave up a lot when I was nomadic for 3 years. That wasn't easy either. It's just a little different now that I thought I was going to be having, a home. And it turns out this isn't the place for me. And hopefully I'll find that place soon. And we'll get to travel the world in the meantime. And, well, hopefully get Oscar back soon. And yeah, and definitely I'm gonna need some more wine today.